My voice matters and your voice matters, and our voices can make a difference. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button and give the bell a few kisses so you are not missing any of this content that's designed to help you with your mental health or help you help someone else. It's the best way to support the mission to shatter the mental health stigma and, of course, support the channel. Today, I am going to be doing Home Free featuring Billy Gilman, One Voice. I grew up on One Voice by Billy Gilman when he was a little boy. It was an extraordinary show of talent at the time, and it was very inspirational to me. I've had Bryson listen to it, and it was very inspirational to him too, to remind us of the power that we have, that we inherently have. We don't have to have anything special for our voice to matter. Everyone's voice matters. And one of the big things that I stand for here on the channel is making sure that nobody feels invisible and that everyone knows that their voice matters. So the song isn't a Patreon request, it's just something I really want to do. I want to hear what Home Free brings to the table and how they add another layer to an already extraordinary message and extraordinary talent. So I'm excited to dive into this. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out my Patreon though, make sure to do so. Link is in the description. Every single dime goes toward my mental health outreach. You get priority song requests, you get to jump on Zoom calls and hang out with me every month. You get a sneak peek at my upcoming reactions for the channel. You get exclusive reactions I only do for my Patreons, and so much more personalized stuff and everything. Make sure to check that out. Like I said, link is in the description, but today I'm going to be doing One Voice by Billy Gilman. Well, by Home Free and Billy Gilman. I guess they're collabing on this, so it's going to be powerful. I already know that.
Some kids have and some kids don't, and some of us are wondering why. And mom won't watch the news at night, too much stuff that's making her cry. We need some help.
There's no good place to stop. You do belong here, and you're not a waste of space. I've thought those same things, and I promise you, you can get to a point where you realize that that's not true at all. I will say that I used to think that the "we need some help" down here on earth was a religious reference to God, please help us, but we have to be the help, whether there's a God or not. I'm not going to argue religion, whether there's a God or not. We are the help. We have to help each other. We have to bring more understanding and compassion and education surrounding mental health to this world. It's absolutely imperative. But I got goosebumps. Just straight out the gate, I got goosebumps. This is incredible. I don't even have words. I'm shaking.
A house, a yard, a neighborhood where you can ride your new bike to school. A kind of world where mom and dad still believe the golden rule.
Oh my God.
Life's not that simple. Down here
fantasy white picket fence ideal world, the house, the yard, the neighborhood. And we think that everyone else is there. We assume that everybody else is living there. And we don't realize that everyone is struggling. Everyone is fighting their own battles. There's no one that escapes life without these battles and without these struggles. And it might seem like ours are worse or more intense, but I promise that everyone has their own things that they are going through, and everyone is struggling with mental health on some level, and we just don't talk about it. And that's why I am here doing this, is because we need to, and we need to use our voices, and that's so powerful. And their harmony is phenomenal together. Whoever came up with this idea for them to collaborate deserves a Nobel Peace Prize or something.
Yesterday while walking home, I saw a kid on Newberry Road. He pulled a pistol from his bag and tossed it in the river below. Thanks for the help.
Leave that there for a few seconds for anyone that needs it. I also post suicide hotlines by country in every single one of my videos, every single one of all my content. Sorry, kind of lost my train of thought there for a moment. Life presents so many challenges that make it easy to grow dark and cold towards ourselves or toward other people, but it is possible to overcome that and to connect with the love. And there's so many things. I never really thought of this as a suicide song, ironically. All the songs I do here on the channel, most of them tend to deal with mental health, and I never looked at the song like that. When I heard the song when I was younger, and I watched the video, I always thought of the child throwing the gun in the river he was going to go to school and do a shooting or something. That's kind of where my mind always went. I never thought of it in the context of suicide. And that was the most beautiful thing in the world, seeing him change his mind, because I know what that moment's like. And these were happy tears. I just want to explain that. You can get help, and there's two layers to this. There's your voice still matters, even when you're feeling like you're a waste of space and you are a burden. Your voice still matters, and you can speak out and you can make a difference. And on the flip side, for those people that know someone that's struggling, your voice matters. Your voice can be what leads that person to throw their gun in the river or step down off of the ledge. Our voices are so powerful, and talking is how we're going to move forward, talking with each other, sharing our struggles, being honest, being supportive, and holding space for something that another person's going through is imperative. I can't stop shaking. I could see the pain in his face while he's writing the letter. I could see just the desperation when he is taking the gun out of the drawer. Kudos to that actor, because I was right there. I went back to that place of feeling that all over again, and I hope that people are inspired by this music video or by my video to please get help, whatever that means to you, whether that's reaching out to me or a friend or a hotline, whether that's taking your own power and moving into the best space you possibly can for your mental health, or all of those things. There is so much hope, guys, and I hope you see how desperate I am to get that message across, because I care if your light goes out. I will say that 1,000 times. I don't care if you get tired of hearing it. I care if your light goes out, and there are so many people who will support you through this, even if the people in your life so far have not. This is next level talent, and Billy by himself was always amazing. I like seeing him grown up. That was pretty awesome, seeing him grown up and hearing how his voice has changed and evolved. But the two of them together, the group and him together, was just a force to be reckoned with. So thank you for recommending this, for bringing this to my attention. I didn't know that this existed, but I'm glad that I found it. I'm glad I had the opportunity to listen to it. And let's use our voices here. Let's use our voices to tell our stories and shatter the stigma. So jump into the comments and tell your story. If you're struggling, we've got your back. If you have come to the other side, we need to hear your story so that the people that are struggling know that there's another side. That's what I want to share. There is another side. I have found it, and I went from being at rock bottom where I thought nothing was worth living for and that nobody could ever possibly love someone like me, to being happier than I ever believed possible, and finding real genuine love. So please hold on. Let us help you. Share your stories here. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it, because you never know who might need to see it. I love you guys so much.